Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I am looking forward to sharing with you, warning, science contents, poetry, maybe 5, in this reading in honor of community poetry. 5 poems that appear in the cc&d September-December 22 issue collection book titled Unable to Escape It. There are 5 science pieces. They're written and posted as responses to pieces that talk about these elements from other people. And these 5 poems also appear in the Scars Publications book Twitterverse periodic table poetry. You see, back in the day, a chemist friend of mine said, "Hey, you wrote poems for all the elements of the periodic table. Chemistry and Engineering News is doing a contest for Twitter-length poems." So I just said, I'm gonna write them all! And wasn't aware of what their plans were. And of course they stopped doing this, and while I was still doing it, in mine I won 3rd place with Magnesium Burn, I believe. But I'm not gonna share that one with you. I'm going to share with you 5 different element poems that are not only in this Scars Publications book, where the font face is bigger and a lot of them have images, as you can see in here. But there's not only in here, but also in the cc&d issue collection book. So, I hope you enjoy these 5 poems, and I'm going to find them here to read. Oh, I'm going to find them, if they have images, I'm going to show them to you as well in color. They're not in color in the book. Though if you look online, you can find them online, or you can find them right here. This first one's for cerium. It is for an isotope. Cerium-141. By the way, my husband argued with me, you know all of them are isotopes. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to hear that right now, but it doesn't matter. But this one is it for cerium. It's cerium-141. It's titled Cerium-141, Slowly Seeping In. Radioactive cerium-141, a marker and byproduct from the U.S. nuclear tests, rained down over fresh lakes and seeped into our dirt, which makes it fitting to find cerium in tobacco plants all the way to Lake Michigan's cloudy morning skies. That's a fun one, and it's also fun to be able to show you the image for it. It'll probably be hard to see on the screen, but I'm trying. This has a lot of clouds in the sky overlooking Chicago. Look at me trying. I'm trying to show it to you. I'm trying to show it to you. I really am, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But you can see it. I know that was in color, but it's so hard to see. You can also see that one online. The next one I'd like to share with you is praseodymium. I think I'm going to share with you 2 of them. 2 Twitterverse periodic table element poems for praseodymium. This first one is called Praseodymium Up Close and Personal. Let's see if I can get up close and personal. Anyway, Praseodymium Up Close and Personal. Thanks to electron pyrography, scientists broke records to behold the high-resolution image of atoms, the highest ever, zooming in on a praseodymium crystal 100 million times. Because seeing the details of what makes the world work helps us solve problems we haven't even discovered yet. This is your science installment. This is for praseodymium up close and personal. 100 million times magnification on this element is what they were able to pull off, which was the most amazing thing. And as I had said, this was all because I had done the challenge to write elements for the periodic table, and then somebody told me about a contest, so I had to write Twitter-length ones. So I'm sharing with you, one after another, periodic table poems that are all Twitter-length. This next one is the second praseodymium one. Praseodymium, toxic if you breathe it. Dateline, ACS. Praseodymium adversely hurts neural and cardiovascular development in zebrafish. After China mined rare earth elements, the Kyoto Encyclopedia of Genes notes DNA damage. Good thing someone's here to remind us that tech not respecting the environment can heard it. And the funniest thing is, try to show the image that comes with it. It's so hard to show it. Here it is on the screen. How do I show this to you? It's a bunch of like zebra-like fish swimming around in this space, which is really hard to be able to pull off for you guys. But if you wanted to see it online, you can. Praseodymium, toxic if you breathe it. It's Scars Publications, Scars.tv online. They do exist in these books, not only in the cc&d issue anthology, Unable to Escape It, but also the Scars Publications books, Twitterverse Periodic Table Poetry, and the images are bigger in this one, but they're still in black and white. So if you want to see them online, you can see them better in color. I think I might share with you maybe 2 more Twitter-length poems and then come up with another reading for you guys of more sciencey stuff, baby. Who knows? You didn't think it was just going to be all about women's issues, did you? This first one, one of the last 2 I'm going to share with you, is for neodymium in the periodic table, and this is neodymium saved from e-waste. With so little neodymium and other rare earth elements used in old smartphones and computers making e-waste, a PA group found new nanotech to retrieve neodymium with plant cellulose found in paper, cotton, and pulp. We use neodymium to fuel our tech, but to save both, we go to nature. It's hard to be able to show you these images from it, but neodymium saved from e-waste. This is an image of rainforests, and I believe with a blackberry superimposed over it, I think. So neodymium saved from e-waste. I think I'm just going to make you people suffer through one more Twitterverse Periodic Table of Poetry before I come back for another reading. Thank you all for listening. Thank you on the live feed. You guys are triple plus awesome. This last one, you'd have to be from where I'm from to get this one. This one is for Promethium, and it's called Promethium, Hail to the Orange, Hail to the Blue. My alma mater song sings, Victory, Illinois. Because even though our sports weren't number 1 when I was there, education was number 1, for U of I was the best. This may explain why UIUC scientists discovered element 61 and coined it elinium erroneously. I hope Promethium will forgive us. I do. I really do. I hope they'll forgive us. I think they will. People are too busy trying to discover things, right? So, anywho, thank you so much for listening. I might come back for another periodic table installment. I might come back. Yes, I will come back with one more periodic table element installment and then maybe another women's issues installment during this time period in honor of the community poetry reading space that was in North Austin at the first Wednesday of every month, 1 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, that had to shut down because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19. Because it's no longer running, and because I would guest host it even at times, and I'd be sitting here around a bunch of books reading, I thought I'd just hang out in my library and do these readings in honor of this. And in fact, the old host of that open mic even thanked me for continuing this and keeping the spirit of community poetry alive. I'm going to come back for, I don't know the time. Oh yeah, we've got time for a couple more readings, I believe. So I want to thank all of you for listening. Since this is closed down because of the pandemic, I hope that if you have the ability to have a vaccine and you haven't, I'm going to be very, very angry with you. Although I'm far away and I can't do a thing about it. But if you can take care of yourself, please do. And we can get out there and be one with the world again and be happy. And even when we couldn't, this creativity is what helped us all together and stay together. So I hope everyone is remaining safe. I hope everyone is remaining creatively inclined. And I will be back for a couple more installments. Thank you all so very much, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. Thank you again in the Facebook live feed. As I said, I think 2 more readings and we'll be set. But thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you very, very soon. Thank you, and thank you. Thanks a lot.